Are you a tired insurance agent and you really need your career to take off and just go to the next level? Well, you found the right video, my friends. I'm going to give you 3 fixes so that you can find faster levels of success with final expense insurance sales, whether it's face to face or in the telespace. So these 3 tips will hopefully take you far. And before I go into this, my name is Jason. I'm your friend in the industry, and I'm so blessed to partner with some of the most amazing agents as well as agencies that align here, selling shoulder to shoulder life, Medicare, and annuities face to face, but more importantly in the telespace. So free resources for your taking here at jasonfinalexpense.com. And I appreciate you watching this content. I hope it is a blessing to you. So let's get right after it. When you're feeling tired, it's not a great thing. Okay. We got to not sugarcoat it. You know what? It's the truth. When we're tired, this is what will take your lunch money and leave you saying, oh, it's a horrible day, and ride the wambulance in the rest of your maybe calls. Okay. I don't want you calling it quits right now. When you're tired, this is what you need to do. Number one, you've got to not take a shortcut. So many insurance agents, when we feel tired, we take the shortcut thinking it's going to get us to that sale faster. Nothing will fail you out of this industry faster than taking a shortcut. Shortcuts are going to hurt you. They're going to harm you. If you are tired right now, my friends, you need to fall into your fundamentals strong. You need to have good scripts, good systems. Make sure that you're going through some checks and some balances to make sure that you're, believe it or not missing one little step. One little step can cost you so much success. If you're missing it, you've got to assume that business. But if you're not in a systematic process guiding the consumer to the end, you may be out of this industry quicker than you got into it. You've got to take this business very seriously, and that means following your systems, especially when you're new, but even as a veteran agent, when you're tired. All of us take shortcuts. It will cost you your day, that cost. Hopefully you can remedy it fast so that you can find higher levels of success and make the money in a very simple industry. Now, the industry, my friends, is not easy, but it is very simple to follow systems, to follow scripts, and to really be that sincere agent that that consumer desperately needs. But we've got to really do these things right if we want the business to work out. So don't take shortcuts that hurts you when you're tired. We all have that space in us where we want to kind of slack back when this takes place. Oh, I didn't sleep well last night. Don't feel like working. Your feelings will find you broke. We've got to dive into fundamentals right here, right now, if you want to remedy this and have the best chance for capitalization. Now, have you felt tired at any point in your career? If you do, let me know in the comments below. But let's dive into tip number 2. When you're tired, what'll take place is sometimes we rush things. When you rush your scripts, when you rush your systems, it will rob you. Rushing robs you of the opportunity, especially when you're tired, which is why you're not getting the juice out of the squeeze when you're calling these leads. You're not seeing success right now when maybe you had success a day ago, a week ago, and you're wondering what's not working. A lot of times, tip number 2 is because you're taking things too fast. Your wife, if you're married men, will not enjoy it if you start rushing things. If you take her on a date, which you should, by the way, and you ladies, if you're spending time with your man, you start rushing things, right? It's going to rob you of the maybe enjoyment of the relationship. So it's very important that when you're trying to build a relationship over the phone or in face-to-face final expense insurance sales, back to tip number 1, follow your systems. Slow down. You've got to get into a place. Tip number 2, take it easy here. Don't go too fast. If you want to fail in final expense, telesales think it's all about going blah, 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 bye for me at the end. You've got to really be in a place that you slow down to find success. Your prospects want to be heard, not just spoken to. Get into a place where you don't rush. It'll rob you, my friends, and talking too fast. If you watch my channel long enough, I speak pretty quick, like drinking from a fire hose some days, but you've got to be in a position where you're powerfully articulate, but you're actually listening and slowing down through the script, through the processes so that their voice is heard and that you can help them. Don't go too fast. And that's a real easy thing to do when you're tired and you want to just get through this call to get on to the next. And that's going to give you nothing good in your career. So when you're feeling tired, you want to make more money. Well, Slow down, make more time for your prospects on the other end of the phone or in those homes as you help them. Don't go too fast, quick way to get hurt when you're in that place, because you go full blown transactional mode and then you wonder why they don't buy from you. Now, tip number 3 is you've got to truly invest into your leads. Okay. If you're going to be slowing down and following good systems, you're like, I'm tired right now. I get it. Action is going to fix your problems. Truly invest into every call, every house appointment that you're privileged to get into. What are you doing? Rushing off to the next one to get no-showed? Come on, take your time here. And you need to be buying leads every stinking week. I don't care if it's aged leads. And if you need good leads, reach out at jasonfinalexpense.com. I'll get you the resources that you need for exclusive leads or even some amazing aged leads that are under 90 days old, less than $2 a piece, and DNC scrubbed. Very important for you. If you need those resources, reach out. But you need to truly invest in leads and in every conversation that you get to have. You need capitalization. I know you're exhausted. We need to be focused on the engagements if we want to get everything back on track. Invest in leads. Every call. Don't call it quits. Go on to the next one. Don't lie to yourself either, my friends. Insurance agents that are tired, I get it. We all get fatigued when we spend an hour on the phone at times and then they don't buy from you. It beats up your belief, and belief is the backbone of a very simple industry, but it's not easy to swallow that at the end of a call when they hang up on you or maybe are rude to you. You've got to really be in a place where you knuckle down on not, oh no, oh no, oh no. You need to be focused next, 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 the next person that I'm powerfully privileged to go help. You've got to put yourself in the best position to win. But when you have in your mindset, because belief's the backbone of the business, buy leads. And if you don't buy leads every week, all right, you're lying to yourself. You got to realize you're lying to yourself when you're tired, going, "Oh, you know what? I'm gonna buy leads the week after next. I'm gonna work these leads to the bone." If you believe in yourself, you believe in the business, you will be buying leads every week. And if you wonder why I'm tired and my business is harder than it's been, have you purchased your leads on the weekly? Insurance agents that train every week, that aren't afraid to buy leads, whether it's aged leads or new leads every week, the business normally works out for them. But agents that don't train, agents that don't show up to every appointment, agents that don't return phone calls, believe it or not, there's insurance agents that are really lazy, that they don't even call leads back. It's ridiculous. You think that lead's going to just call you? Come on now. They don't. You've got to be in a position where you're going to serve them, and then hopefully the sales will follow. So when you're tired, to recap, don't take a shortcut. That's a fast way to fail. Slow down with your scripts, lean into your fundamentals. You're going to get right back on track, and hopefully your sales numbers will start taking off again. But number 2, don't take things too fast. Slow down. And I know when you're tired, you're like, I just want to get this day over with. Don't do that. Slow down, be sincere in what you're doing, and don't rush, because rushing will rob you and make the day even worse, even if you feel the day ain't the greatest. And that happens. Some days you're overpaid, my friends, and then some days you're underpaid. You've got to be powerful and just be consistent through your business model. That's why you've got to really have good partners and powerful mentors that can speak life into you. The life insurance industry looks like a whole lot of rejection, looks like a lot of powerful opportunity when you make it. There's no better life to be able to work anywhere that you desire. You can be at Christmas at grandma's house on the other side of the nation and still make the same money when you work. But the business won't work if you don't work the business. Very simply, very sincerely, but you've got to be on these calls every time that you have chosen. Time blocking is powerful, but action, action, action will make that tired feeling just evaporate like a snowflake. When you get that sale, day's better. All right, you need that fix as you found a way to help a powerful prospect with your products because you uncovered the problem. So invest in leads, get yourself into a position that you want to be, and that's in the winner's circle. And winners will buy leads on the weekly, and the business gets easier, but it's far from easy. Hope these tips help you and take you far. If you need any resources, jasonfinalexpense.com. I appreciate you subscribing and watching anything I can do. Or if you've got a video, you're like, you know what? Can you please do a video for me on this? Put it in the comments below. I'll do my darndest to deliver for you. So have a great day. And remember, you've got what it takes. See you soon.